a viewer of the channel says here, from Brazil, use the Skmei or Skmei 1628 watch bezel kit. It will perfectly fit on these old screw button or caseback models. So a big shout out to Tauchmeister 1932. I went ahead and actually I purchased one of these Skmei watches. Skmei watches. I don't know how to pronounce that. So here's the watch. I think these are copies of the actual watch, the actual Casio G-Shock. Let's check it out. It's pretty solid actually. Has a little heft. But the case back seems to be a little bit disappointing. Feels cheap for sure. Looks cheap. Maybe some other people have different opinions about the watch, but look at this. So I have my older screwback case, stainless steel case, Casio. This is the real deal, the original piece actually. We're gonna try to check whether this bezel fits the Casio. It comes with a hair included. See, there's a hair down there. This is a big letdown. It puts me off right away. They're cheap. Extremely, extremely cheap. The plastic is bad quality. You cannot compare this stuff with an actual Casio. I mean, I'm sorry. I understand some people might not have access to a Casio G-Shock, but I think I bought this watch for $23 US dollars. And this one I paid about $16 maybe. The quality, I have to say, I think, and this is my opinion, that there's no quality here. And this is again my personal opinion. Look at the screws. Cheap screws. But anyway, we're not talking quality here. So this is the Skmei bezel. And it kind of does fit a little better. Actually, a lot better than the Casio, but not perfectly. There's a gap there. Plus, there's no G-Shock anywhere. Water resist and then sport watch. So maybe you should trim off this part as well. Get rid of the lettering, but no. I'm sorry, but this is not a perfect fit at all. Maybe I'll have to trim it a little bit around the edge as well, the inside edge. You know what? Let's do that quick. Okay. Let's try to check the bezel now. It does fit a little better. Actually, it sits a little tighter on top of the case, but not perfectly. So the main issue is again the screws. They don't match. The screw hole here doesn't match the screw hole on the case. Maybe the gap is not that big in this area around the edge of the circumference, but in any case you have to force the bezel onto the case. I don't know, I'll stick to my Casio bezel. Looks a little better. And it sits well on the case, actually. Look at that. Not perfectly, but it does sit well. Of course, there's a big gap on either side of the watch. But that's okay. And the quality as well. This is cheap plastic. Whereas this is sort of resin. It's not the same soft resin. That one's rough plastic. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.